Hi Gemini, I hope you're doing well. So I'm doing a reading from the 16th to the 22nd, and we'll see if we've got the same kind of results from the first half of November that I did. Okay. Ace of Swords, Chariot. Nice. Nice. I see some interesting things going on here. So, Gemini. Wheel of Fortune. Something a little bit more divine is going on right now, behind the scenes. For some of you, you're feeling very lonely right now and you want to seek balance and harmony. So Queen of Swords says to me, you know, loneliness, feeling a bit misfortunate, which is so funny because we have got the Wheel of Fortune. So we kind of know that that's just a feeling and it's not actually reality. So Queen of Swords feeling a little bit like, I'm on my own here. I don't feel like everything's working out for me. The Two of Swords is this element of like balance. So, you know, this is a Libra. So, you know, if you're dealing with a Libra, I think this is really interesting because this is really about finding that balance. You know, you don't want to be on your own. You need to find some kind of some ability to work cooperatively with somebody. So I think there's a sense of there isn't any clarity with the situation right now. Ace of Swords as well. Yeah, Ace of Swords, I think you're feeling very determined. You're feeling very forthright with something. It works so well because we've also got the Chariot as well in upright. So fast-pacedness, something coming to us quickly here. We're really working towards what we want. I think you felt a little bit lonely and you felt a bit misfortunate with something in your life. You felt like something screwed you over. So now you're seeking balance and harmony, okay? You are determined, you are active and controlled, and I think you're going to be moving quickly. I think this is very much like, for some of you, having some real success with a soulmate here. Real success with a divine counterpart. Could be a Libra, also could be a fire sign. So I think the Chariot, that really works out well. I think you're feeling very passionate and active with love. So I think for a lot of you, this is like a divine counterpart. So soulmate is coming in quickly. For some of you, this is soulmate coming in quickly because that Wheel of Fortune is not only about success, but it's about soulmate. And this soulmate, someone who's a bit different. I'm getting the vibe that this soulmate is a bit different. You know, someone who's a little bit more out there. They don't dress the way that you normally would. They don't have their name the way they normally would. They're a little bit more, you know, a bit quirky. They're a bit quirky. Maybe very artistic as well. Could be a very creative person. They break boundaries. They smash systems, you know. They smash systems. This is definitely, could be an earth sign. Okay, Temperance in reverse. This is where, you know, we've got somebody, you know, we've got some kind of situation in your life where you haven't really learned a lesson. You know, you've made mistakes, yet you still kind of keep making them. So this is where we need to know that we have to learn a lesson to be able to keep going and moving forward. So I think for some of you, you just kind of move ahead blindly and don't really evaluate what's going on in life. And I think we need to start looking at the bigger picture a bit more. Like a Sagittarius, we need to move forward. I think if we don't, we run the risk of everything overflowing and us losing things. So we need to have a bit more balance here, like a Libra. So let's have a look at that other swords. We've got Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, Ten of Swords in reverse is where you're just getting over this period of like feelings, like you've lost something. You know, this is where that Temperance comes in. You know, where you haven't learned your lesson yet. You've had something that screwed you over, but you haven't learned your lesson, but yet you've got hope coming in to help you. You feel motivated. It's like, I'm not going to give up. Almost like the hopeless romantic type of thing. You guys are hopeless romantics. I like it. But there is an element of a bit of like going on, a bit of a switch. For some of you, definitely, you've had maybe a tough upbringing. You've had an upbringing that wasn't the best. And so you haven't been able to really understand fully who you are yet. And I think you're on that journey. You're really on that journey. And this soulmate's coming in to help you, to challenge you, and to just, it's going to be great, you know what I mean? Queen of Cups and King of Cups. Again, this humanity, this masculine, feminine, definitely could be a Libra, you know. Definitely could be a Libra or a fire sign. Could also be another, could be a water sign. Could definitely be a Pisces. Yeah. So I think this is a person that's very, very honest with you. Like, they're so honest to a fault. And maybe this is different, you know, and they make decisions well, which is kind of difficult with Geminis because they don't always know what they want. But this is somebody who's so, so sweet and kind, and they really, really value your opinion. They're very creative. You know, they are the most upheld kind of responsible person that will really be that kind of person that will help you through your life. They are a strong family member. They help you. Maybe that's why I mentioned about the family upbringing, is that they remind you that a good family upbringing is possible. This is also that they are very kind. You know, it's so funny as well because I mentioned about, you know, this soulmate being kind of artistic and a bit quirky. King of Cups tends to mean, you know, a bit more artistic, a little bit more sort of, you know, they're a bit more charitable and generous. Like, well, I don't want to stereotype, but, you know, like a liberal type of person, you know, very open-minded and honest and frank and just so kind. And they you know, they're kind of person you could take home to your mother. They wouldn't screw you over or anything like that. So you've got some real nice soulmate energy, but they will challenge you. They will challenge you. They make you think in different ways. They'll definitely might challenge you. For some of you, you're definitely meeting the soulmate at your work. You're definitely meeting the soulmate at your job. And you might be like, what's this person doing here? You know, one of those things where, in these movies where you're like, oh, you know, cleaning's on the other floor. And they're like, I work here, I'm not the CEO. And you're like, oh, you know, it's going to be something like, oh, I don't know. Or they might be working with you for ages. Or, you know, you might get a new job or whatever the situation is. And someone's like, that's the guy. Have you seen him? And you're like, what? And there he is. And you're like, there he is. There he is. And everything makes sense. And the world is amazing and beautiful. And you charge fast like a chariot. And you're like, yeah, I know that's my soulmate. So that's the vibe I'm getting for you guys, Gemini, which is really, really nice. So as much as I've waffled on there, I hope that made sense and you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe. And yeah, thank you very much.